people are not able to investigate themselves and find out they didn't do nothing wrong. And can you not see that that's where the system has an issue? Is that you're investigating yourselves and always finding that you had no issue?
Well, that's where I think you're wrong. Because you're just comparing the police department's internal affairs to the way gangs handle stuff.
Well, you know what a gang is, right? More than a group of people that are 3 or more that represent the same color. And what are you doing except for representing the blue line?
Of integrity.
You're representing. Yeah, where's the integrity when all the cops get away with murder? What was it, Officer Williams?
No, this is Sergeant Sullivan.
Sergeant Sullivan. All right, cool. Sorry about that. I have a lot of different officers from different departments calling me at the same time.
Oh, okay. The most I can tell you is you got to be patient. They're probably not going to contact you until they finish their investigation, because that's going to be the answers you're looking for, and they don't have it. What I will do is send them an email and let them know that you reached out to me in reference to the situation, and give them your contact phone number,
please,
just in case you don't already have it.
Yes, and I also just published a video of one of my good friends is an officer. He worked on the force for 10 years. And I had one of my, because obviously I couldn't have any dialogue with this officer Childs. So I had one of my friends, or I didn't even really, he just saw my video. And so he decided to call and try to have dialogue. And this officer completely broke down. I mean, he asked for money and everything. You can accept bribes. You can ask for my benefits from my monetization. That's just, it's against every policy and procedure pretty much in the book. And so I understand.
We're at the point where you're just repeating the same thing over and over to me. And I completely heard you the first and second time.
Huh.
But
and so you're going to act like Childs, huh?
What's that?
Are you going to act like Childs and disrespect me while I'm trying to reach out and fear for your community because you have a rogue officer? It's called a rogue officer. You understand that, right?
Mr. King, I'm trying to communicate with you, but
also insulting me.
When we're just repeating the same thing over and over, I feel like you're treating me like I'm an idiot, that I didn't hear you the first time.
Dude, if I treated you like an idiot, I'd be in front of your patrol unit treating you like a dick. I'm trying to call you with respect.
But I've already explained to you what I can and can't do for you. Okay?
Yes, sir. I understand that. And I have respect.
In the same conversation isn't going to be healthy, and there's nothing else that I can do in this situation.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I understand that you can't resolve that. I understand that you can't resolve this issue. I'm just trying to possibly get a contact back from internal affairs to possibly get an update or anything, because the last person I spoke with said, yeah, I spoke with them, everything's okay. And I'm like, everything's not okay, because this guy could hurt somebody. And I'm not trying to run you in circles or say the same thing over and over. I'm just trying to make the point clear that you have an officer, and you understand that there's good cooks and there's bad cooks. There's bad judges and good judges. You know that there's good and bad in every profession. Okay? And if the only reason that officers are having casualties is because bad officers do things to people, and then a good officer get hurt because of it. And so, I'm trying to help your community, and I'm trying to help the good cops shine like a star. But whenever you have a piece of shit cop in your community, it could get one of you good cops hurt, and I don't want that to happen. I want good things to happen. And if I don't have any help, then, and if y'all don't help me, if you turn a blind eye, then you're just as crooked as the cop that's doing something bad.
But what you're classifying as turning a blind eye
is whenever a bad cop does something. And
hey, bud, Mr. Kane, I listen to you,
Yeah.
I was quiet and
What
patient.
do you consider
You
turning a
keep on
blind eye?
cutting me off and not letting me try to explain things.
Okay, well tell me what's turning a blind eye in your opinion.
What you're considering turning a blind eye is just because you're not patient to let the process finish for somebody to reach out to you.
There's a process of elimination, and so if you're a superior officer and if you watch a officer under you or at equal rank do something wrong, then you're just as guilty. You understand that, right?
But nobody said that whatever y'all's situation was, that nothing's going to come out of it.
No, but you're a
just
sergeant.
assuming that.
You're a sergeant just like him, and so that means you have equal rank. And if you turned a blind eye to this situation
Equal rank with whom?
with Officer Childs, if you turn if you turn a blind eye for an equal officer, you're not his superior. Y'all are both of the same rank, and so if you turn a blind eye, now that I've brought it to your attention that you're going to be just as guilty as him, right?
But he doesn't work for me.
No, but you work together, and you pledged an oath to the Constitution. And whenever you turn a blind eye to an officer of equal rank, you are just as guilty by association.
And that's why we have internal affairs set up for those checks and balances to prevent that. And they go through their process, which I understand isn't as fast as you would prefer.
How many times?
And that's why they might not be reaching out to you.
How many gangs, officer, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but how many gangs have internal affairs? None. Because people are not able to investigate themselves and find out they didn't do nothing wrong. And can you not see that that's where the system has an issue, is that you're investigating yourselves and always finding that you had no issue?
Well, that's where I think you're wrong. Because you're just comparing the police department's internal affairs to the way gangs handle stuff.
Well, you know what a gang is, right? More than a group of people that are 3 or more that represent the same color. And what are you doing except for representing the blue line?
Of integrity.
You're representing. Yeah, where is the integrity when all the cops get away with murder?
But they don't.
Yeah, they do. How many cops get arrested for...
Mr. King, like I already said...
And they never go to jail. They never see a fucking day. They never have probation. How many cops... You know how many cops I've exposed raping little people and murdering people, and they never go to jail. They get away with it, and that's not okay, man. If you want to be a good cop and you want to lay your head on your pillow and you want to go to sleep at night with honor, then you should start doing something that's right. Because just turning your blind eye is not right, man.
That's all, folks.